Hi. It's Aurora with LA Nidra. Welcome. It's been a bit since I've visited here. Nice to see you. So, sorry, I was just biting a dead piece of skin off my nail, or right next to my nail. I know that's kind of gross and intimate and personal, but I'm sure we all do this. I know we all do this. So I have this friend, and I've known her forever, and she's one of those people who's like, there's just a lot of drama around everything. And she's a lot to hold because of this. Um, and she doesn't have a lot of self esteem, and, she has expectations about how life should be easier when it's not. And I can see these patterns playing out. Sorry, I keep looking here instead of here. I see these patterns playing out where I see the same thing happening in her life over and over again, and she can't see it. It doesn't matter how much I point it out. She's not ripe enough to be able to pull out and look at her situation in that way, or to hear it even from anybody else. So, needless to say, she's somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends, really wants to be connected to people, but always finds herself coming up against a wall, I think, with people. And, based on my own experience with her and the stories I've heard her talk about, I understand why. Like, she's a hard one to hold, like the only time she reaches out is when she's in like a certain kind of headspace, which is usually a shit mood, and she just wants to vomit emotionally all over. I met somebody who put this really eloquently. It's like, you can come to me and we can sit and have lunch, or you can come and you can vomit all over me. I would prefer to have lunch than to have to clean up your vomit. And that's how I feel with her, is like, I feel vomited on after interacting with her every single time. And what is that? What is that quality? It's a sort of clinginess and expectation that her friends need to be able to hold everything that she has to bring. It's, and that includes lashing out. That includes, her own expectations of what the relationship should be. So I don't want to be vomited on, and I want to say this to her badly, but she can't hear it, because she doesn't get it. She wouldn't get it. She's like my mom in that way. She reminds me of my mom, and the position she puts me in is very similar, actually. Which is why I don't like it, I think. We can come to people and we can vomit all over them, or we can come to people and we can have lunch with them with the issues. Two very different energies. If we need to vomit, I think we need to ask permission. Like, hey, can I talk to you about this thing, instead of calling up, what's up? Blah, blah. Because your friend might not have the bandwidth to hold what you have, and also be clear about what your expectations are. Hey, can I vomit this? I just need to let it out. Or, hey, I need to vomit this. Can you give me some perspective on it? Or, I need to vomit this. Can you help me see things clearly, or something? That's helpful, and that's a place to go. But when you just vomit, without any of that, it feels like a trapping. At least to me, I feel trapped when I'm talking to her, emotionally trapped. I can't move, because if I say anything, then she gets even more upset, or she's going to lash out, or she just doesn't want to hear it. So she comes with the same energy, essentially the same problem in a different situation every single time, and I can't talk her through it because she doesn't want to. She just wants to vomit. And I think it's really important to check in with somebody and say, hey, can I talk to you about this thing? Do you have the time or the bandwidth, or etc.? Okay. Oh, I've got another sleep story up on the Insight Timer app. I'm should have another one up this week. I just gotta like check it and then submit it. It takes them a few days to approve it. And I hope to be moving into Yoga Nidra on that too soon. So the link is in the description if you want to check out what's already there. And I guess that's it. Also, if you're on the Calm app too, there should be sleep stories that I've done in the past there in their sleep story library. So, yeah. All right. Have a good Sunday. Bye, guys.